So I'm Alexis, I'm the CEO of Bity. Bity is a Swiss broker, and we've been working since 5 years in Switzerland, and we're a regulated company, which is was the first company in Switzerland to have a license regarding Bitcoin. We have several products which are already existing, which is one, our simple broker interface, where people can buy and sell Bitcoin, Ether from Euro and Swiss franc. This is on our online platform. It's very traditional, but it was already complicated enough to create something very simple, you know, and having a good banking relationship that lasts for a long time, and building all the regulatory elements around it. So since 2014 that we are doing this. We also have a network of crypto ATMs, so mainly in Switzerland, well, only in Switzerland for now. We have them we have a couple of partners that we work with. One is Ernst & Young. You can see the picture of the ATM on the Ernst & Young office, but we also work with the local agent of Western Union. So if you go in all the Western Union shops in Switzerland, you will see one Bitcoin machine, which is provided by us. And there we have 3 currencies right now: Bitcoin, Ether, and Monero. And it's a very simple process. You put your banknotes, you get a paper wallet, you are sending coins to the machine, you get the banknote in return. And now this is we're developing further, because our customers who are using the brokerage platform, they came to see us and they said, well, we want to integrate more. So we started providing also swaps, like crypto to crypto, like a bit like Shapeshift, if you know them. That's one. But we integrate both fiat and crypto in our exchanges. So we provide now an open API to allow people to use our engine, which is behind, to do the swaps between fiat and crypto. So the first implementation of it that we have is with currently we have an implementation of the exit to fiat. So the exit to fiat means that you can call our API. We send you a Bitcoin or Ether address where you can pay. You have to provide details, the IBAN and the name of the account holder and the address. And then we will, once we receive the Bitcoin payment, we actually make a payment on the Euro or the Swiss franc network on your behalf. So this is done without authentication. It's an open API, so we just rely on the actual payment. And because we're a regulated company in Switzerland, we can do this up for small amounts, up to 5,000 francs per IBAN per year. And then if people want to do more, if your customer wants to do more, then they have to register with us. But this allows you to add the functionality of cashing out, for example, from for your user in your app. If you have an app where the users are earning a bit of Bitcoin or Ether or any kind of cryptocurrency there, then you can actually give them the option to easily cash out on their Euro account or the Swiss franc account. So there's one demonstration. We're going to implement this on our own website. This is a preview where you're on the website itself. There's no, you don't have to log in. You could log in, of course, if you want, but here it's not needed. You put your IBAN. You have to describe. We only get the data which is needed for us to send the payment. We don't ask for more data. So the less data you have, the better. The less data we have, the better it is. And then you will have details. So where now you're supposed to make the payment, and we will send exactly the right amount to that bank account. Okay. So that's the example that is going to be integrated on our website. It is already integrated in MyEtherWallet. If you know MyEtherWallet, in the new version of MyEtherWallet, the old version had only a crypto-to-crypto functionality. which was provided by us also. But now you have Euro Ether to Euro functionality. And again, same, you can put your IBAN for a Euro account or a Swiss account, and we will just process the payment there. So this is the screen where, so this is the first screen where you have the, you choose the provider. So MyEtherWallet has several providers. Bity is one of them, Changely another one. And you can select the service based on the provider, and you can also select the price, so you can make competition. But for exit to fiat, there's only us right now. And you can select us and put the data. And at the end, there is a payment which is automatically done by MyEtherWallet for you. You click on continue, and we receive the payment on chain. So everything is happening on chain. We receive the payment, and we process the fiat payment on the banking service. Now, the next step that is going to happen also is the entry to fiat. So we'll allow people to buy up to also 5,000 francs from Bitcoin by sending a simple bank transfer, and we will transform this into Bitcoin or Ether to the wallet of the person. So you can also integrate this easily with us. And if you're an app provider, whatever app provider, you have this system with us. You can try it with the API, and if you want to have, if you see that it's working, then you want to have a revenue share because you're bringing clients to us, of course, then we have an affiliate program where you can actually get a share back. So this is a good way to get some revenue for your app, and especially for wallets. That's the main thing. How can we do this? So we're in a regulated environment, very regulated environment in Switzerland. Switzerland has made something very intelligent since 5 years, is that we didn't change any law, nothing, and we just said that Bitcoin is like money, so just apply all the laws about money. That's it. So it's easy. So basically, Bitcoin and Ether are treated like Forex. It's like a cash exchange in the street that you would give euro for hryvnia or whatever. Bitcoin is treated the same way. So that means that we have to be registered since 2014. We're audited by VQF, which is a local regulator, and KPMG, which is an audit company. We can do 5,000 francs of money exchange, and the regulator asks us, okay, if you want to do money exchange means the same person is receiving and giving the money at the same time. Then we need to have a ownership process, proof of ownership. So there's a small technical element that we have to add to check that the person receiving the bitcoins is actually the one who's in control of the wallet. Now this is a simple API which we provide to connect to our engine, and we hope to have future cases in the future. One of them is that in Switzerland there is a lot of work about digital entities and digital organizations. You might have heard about DAOs, and there are a lot of projects, Aragon, DAOstack, DAppNode, which are happening and are in Switzerland. And basically we also have a lot of companies already, like normal companies, which don't have bank accounts, and they use us to actually do payment on the old network, or to pay their taxes, or to pay things. So we want to be able to have digital entities and companies or individual without bank account, especially companies without bank account, to actually use us to pay for things in the old life. Ideally, things that we want to be able to do is that even a smart contract itself can connect to our own smart contract, which is just there. It's like if we had our shop not as an API, because the API is off-chain, but we could have our shop on-chain and have a request directly for a euro payment on-chain, and then we execute this outside in the traditional network. And ideally is that also that we remove the names. The more we can remove, about the names, the addresses, what the bank is requesting to us to be able to send. We want to be able to remove this to the maximum by maybe exploring zero-knowledge proof identity. So this is a field of work of many projects in the Swiss community about creating those new types of identities and identity providers. More information, you can go on doc.bity.com, and thank you very much.